You don't need a big yard, you don't need to be an expert, and no, feeding birds won't make a mess if you do it right. In fact, this might be the easiest way to bring peace, joy, and wildlife into your everyday life. But if you're not careful, you'll waste money, you'll feed the wrong birds, or you'll give up before the birds even show up. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to start feeding the right way. What feeder to choose, what food actually works, and how to turn your space, yes, your space, into a bird magnet. Let's get into it. Now you might ask, why feed the birds? Feeding the birds isn't just about the birds. It's about what it does for you. Whether you're on a balcony or in a snowy backyard, you're connecting to something real, something alive. It slows you down, it gets you looking out the window instead of down at your phone, and it brings color and life to your world even on the hardest days. People tell me all the time, I didn't know how much I needed this. That's why you're here, and that's why this matters. Now, what do you actually need? Let's start simple. You only need one feeder and one good seed to begin. The feeder I recommend the most is a basic tube feeder with a tray on the bottom and a weather guard on top. Why this setup? It protects the seed from rain, it catches what falls, and it attracts your most reliable birds like chickadees, finches, and nuthatches. Pair that with a high quality no mess blend and you're golden. No fillers, no cleanup, just real food birds actually want. You don't need a squirrel-proof feeder, you don't need a pole system, you don't need 5 different feeders on day one. Start clean, start simple, then build from there. Now you'll want to avoid these common mistakes. Here's what most people get wrong. Number 1, they buy cheap seed. It looks full, but it's mostly filler. Birds toss it on the ground and they leave. Number 2, they put the feeder in the wrong spot. Too exposed, no birds. Too hidden, you can't enjoy them. Aim for 10 feet from a shrub or tree if you can. Number 3, they don't give it time. It can take a few days or even weeks for birds to find a new feeder. And number 4, they never clean it. Dirty feeders mean sick birds. A quick scrub with warm water every week or 2 makes a massive difference. Avoid those 4 mistakes early and you'll save yourself a ton of frustration. So you might ask, who's going to show up? And if you live in North America, there's a good chance you're going to see these birds. House sparrows may be the first birds to find your feeder. Chickadees almost always show up quickly. House finches are bright and friendly. Nuthatches, you're going to see them crawl down the feeder. And juncos, they'll eat from the tray, but they'll also feed on the ground. And later in the season, maybe goldfinches, woodpeckers, or flickers. I've got full bird ID videos and printable guides, but just know, one good feeder can bring way more variety than you think. Want to stack the deck even more? Add a water source. Birds need to drink and they love to bathe. Even just a shallow dish can do the trick. If you've got space, plant native flowers or shrubs. They attract bugs and bugs attract birds. That's the food chain at work. But even if all you've got is a tiny balcony, you're still in the game. And this hobby, it only gets better the longer you stick with it. And that's everything you need to get started. One feeder, some good seed, and a bit of patience. And soon enough, you'll start recognizing birds by their sound and even by name. And if you've got any questions, drop them in the comments. I actually reply. And if you want more help, I've got free videos on bird ID, seasonal feeding, and picking the right feeder. You'll see them right after this. Thanks for watching, and now go feed some birds, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.